Here we go. So this is going to be a cute one, just for Spacey. And again, this is one that we cannot get anymore. So it's not going to be a technical spoiler. Okay. I'm scared. Let's get into it. Right, let me just get my screen back on my PC so I can see it better. Snowy mountains. Okay. As noon approaches, my phone buzzes with several new messages. Thomas has sent me a handful of tasks for the day.
Head to Deer Grove at 1:20.
Very exact.
Explore the ice caves at 2:30. Relax in the hot springs at 4 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
The time after 6 is all yours.
He's an adult. Why does he still use a tilt? The sound of footsteps draw closer. I quickly shut off my phone and start to admire the snow-covered scenery, pretending I didn't see Rafayel. Rafayel sets 2 hot drinks on the wooden table and then pulls out a chair to sit down.
Hey, hasn't our journey been a little too eventful?
No such thing. Has it? I tear the straw wrapper, trying to keep my expression as neutral as possible.
I won 2 spa vouchers when I traded in my tickets at the foot of the mountain. And then I got really lucky and won some free drinks. And that souvenir vendor? If I hadn't told them no, they would have handed over their sled dog.
Wonder why?
Wait, we're not about to be scammed, right? Right?
Why would you think we're getting scammed, you idiot? I force out a chuckle and take a swig of my drink, pretending I didn't hear what he just said. Nonsense. It's probably because you're a nice person, always helping those out in need. It's good karma. Besides, there are so many tourists, they can't possibly be people who were bribed.
The next train will depart in 10 minutes. Please walk to the platform and wait.
Rafayel, see that tourist train over there? If we miss it, we'll have to wait for another hour. Worried he might get more suspicious, I sip his hand into my pocket and walk faster, leading him to the station.
Why are you touchy-feely all of a sudden?
Because we want to be. Your ears are turning red from being out in the cold. I'm just warming you up out of the kindness of my heart. Rafayel opens his mouth as if to say something, but shakes his head and looks away.
Never mind. Let's go.
That's amazing. I love it. The tourist train winds its way up the mountain path. Breathtaking views rush past the windows. Located near Lincoln City, this quaint resort town experiences heavy snow because of its high altitude and monsoons. It's a very popular tourist spot. In a rush, Thomas and I planned this short trip a few days ago. We wanted to give Rafayel an unforgettable birthday. Even though this is an adventure for Rafayel, the way Thomas put it together seems way too deliberate and packed. I quietly sighed to myself and opened my notepad to double check our schedule. I can only hope no more surprises happen. The pages of the notepad turn until I stop at a slightly aged photograph. The sunrise's golden rays bathe the snowy mountain. A serene village is nestled at the foot of the mountain. Meanwhile, a glittering ribbon-like river pushes along chunks of ice. This is the gift I've prepared for Rafayel, a unique perspective he's never seen before. I want to give him an unforgettable adventure. Look at Rafayel just going with the flow. I'll assume he doesn't know for now. Suddenly, my phone rings. I quickly glance at the caller ID and answer the call. It's the guest house owner. I move to the hallway and lower my voice to a whisper. Hello? Yes, I ordered the confetti and the cake. Just leave them in the room. Thanks. By the way, I need to trouble you guys to book a shuttle bus so we can watch the sunrise at Aurora Bay tomorrow morning. Raphael's gonna get so suspicious. Welcome back, Sass. We're playing through Raphael's birthday card.
Now we'll be picking one person from the crowd.
It's gonna be Raphael, isn't it?
They will get the chance to have a close encounter with the friendly animals at Deer Grove. And our lucky guest is number 23.
Huh?
Ooh, did you play the event story, though? No, I didn't. Should I have done? Because we can do that straight after, if I know how to navigate it. Raphael does a double take at his number plate.
Hold on. Me? Again?
Bewildered, he walks into Deer Grove, surrounded by the enthusiastic staff. Suppressing my laughter, I whip out my phone and take a bunch of pictures of him. Yes, play it. We'll do it after, okay? Suddenly, the deer lose interest in the deer pellets held by other tourists and surround Raphael. Each one starts nibbling Raphael's clothes.
Get your hands... No, get your tongues off me.
Raphael's gonna get more suspicious. Yeah, he's not stupid.
Help! Help! They're gonna eat me!
It's like the situation with the cats all over again. Gremlin fish. Oh, oh, bless him. Oh, bless him. Don't worry, the deer didn't mean it. Maybe they've just never had seafood before.
What are you talking about? If you were even a second later, they would have eaten me for dinner.
Oh, shut up. We're your bodyguard for a reason. Look at these photos I took for you. They could easily make it into the annual Man and Nature photo exhibit.
Pretend I said nothing. Let's go. At least there aren't any weird animals in this cave.
Uh-oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to direct your attention to the area ahead of us. What we're seeing is a glacier cave that was formed millions of years ago.
I'm giggling because I'm scared about what's coming up next.
They say if you gather a handful of snow, make a wish, and then bury it in the ground, the mountain spirit will bless you. It will also grant your wish.
Hearing this, I immediately bent down and scoop up a handful of snow. Turning around, I realize Raphael is gone. Wait, where's Raphael? Oh god, where's he gone? He's gone to the rest area. In the bustling rest area, Raphael, who fell accidentally, is wrapped in a blanket and curled up in a corner. He lets out a loud sneeze. I wanted him to be the luckiest person in the world on his birthday, but unexpected mishaps keep coming one after another. Though he didn't say anything, I still feel a tinge of disappointment welling up inside me. Could you please draw a smiley face on the cup for me? After expressing my gratitude to the staff, I take a cup of hot tea and return to Raphael, pretending nothing bad has happened. Oh, he fell. Lost in thought, he's staring at a poster on the wall. Hi. Poor fishy. Sensing my gaze, he turns around, extends his hand from the blanket to wave at me, and then gestures towards the poster behind him. Luxurious private hot springs just for the two of you. The best way to unwind. I know he must be planning something. I glance at him, only to see a glimmer of hope flickering in his eyes. I don't think me and him going into a hot spring is a good idea, but okay. Amidst the sound of gargling water, steam continues to rise. The vouchers I won came into use. Luckily, we're each assigned a more luxurious single-person hot spring pool. Under Raphael's slightly resentful gaze, I wave to him and tell him to meet me in the lobby an hour later. Do you think relaxing in the hot springs will wash away your fatigue?
It's hot.
No shit, it's a hot spring, Raphael! What did you expect it to be, ice cold? The sound of rippling water comes through the other side of the wooden planks. Raphael's voice is muffled. There are rumors that the hot springs here works wonders. A quick dip takes all your problems away, and a good soak takes away all your worries. I hear a thump from the other side. Is everything okay, Raphael? No response. No, I'm really worried. I can't help but call out to him again.
Over here! Someone's passed out.
Oh no. Raphael? Oh god. Not again. Dusk descends before I know it. In the deserted courtyard, the sparse lighting in the distance dot the night. The atmosphere is very cozy. After leaving the hot springs inn, Raphael and I seamlessly avoid the topic of what to do next. We walk side by side in the snow. Our gazes meet for a moment, and I quickly look away, feeling guilty. Are we going to keep walking around in circles? I clear my throat. Raphael hears me and stops in his tracks. He turns around to observe the footprints we trampled on. He sighs, puts his hand in his pockets, and stares at the icicles clinging to the cave eaves of the roof.
Are you still waiting?
Why would I be waiting?
For the chance to wish me a happy birthday.
Shit, he's on to us.
You brought me here and planned all these activities. Wasn't it leading up to this moment?
Oh no, the fish is more perceptive than I thought. Shit. As our eyes meet, he notices my silence. After a brief pause, he smiles.
Or did you actually drag me out into the woods to sell me to someone?
Don't give me ideas. I take off my scarf, tiptoe to wrap it around his head and pull him towards me. Rafayel looks at me, taken aback. His face is almost completely covered by the scarf. Only a weary gaze is left behind.
What are you doing?
Keeping you warm. Yes, he did know. God damn it. Kidnapping you, obviously. Yeah, kidnapping. Oh dear. Rafayel lets me guide him through the courtyard and hallway. With his eyes covered, he follows me as we return to the guest house.
Help. Please. Is someone there?
He's such a silly goofball. Lower your voice. Passerby shoot us surprised looks every now and then. I quicken my pace. Oh, we're taking him to that area, aren't we? Okay, now we're taking him to the room. I close the door behind me. The room is already adorned with all sorts of things. Colourful lights, balloons, and various decorations. It's all very tasteful and cozy. Rafayel continues to play the role of a hostage. He stands by the door.
Miss Bodyguard, is this your first time breaking the rules? You look kinda awkward.
I didn't say you could turn around. The way he just bounced! Rafayel sighs and returns to facing the door. Frustrated that he knew about my plans, I pull the cake out of the fridge and stick candles in it. Before I take out the lighter, Rafayel gently points to the cake. All the candles light up at once. The candlelight's warm glow illuminates his face. I pause for a moment and then quickly clear my throat. Oh, fuck's sake. I gotta sing now? Oh. God damn it. Okay. Jesus. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Rafayel. Happy birthday to you. Hey. I hate singing happy birthday. It's so embarrassing. I don't mind doing it in a crowd, but as an individual, it's stupid. As he's stunned, I seize the chance to pull the party popper and shower him in colourful confetti. I try not to smile as I hold the cake before him. Happy birthday, Rafayel.
Thanks.
Rafayel sounds a lot more serious now. I feel a little uneasy. You already knew about the trip Thomas and I made since the beginning, huh?
I got a phone notification about a ticket 3 days ago. It hoped I would have a wonderful adventure for my birthday.
Fuck!
Watching you run around and get everything ready, figured I should pretend I was in the dark.
Oh no, now I feel horrible. That was very kind of you. You have my gratitude. Under my watchful gaze, he clasps his hands together and makes a wish. As the candles flicker out, he's about to open his eyes. Don't open your eyes yet.
Why?
Even though he doesn't understand what's going on, he keeps his eyes closed. I put the cake on the table next to us. Without making a sound, I smear my finger with icing. Oh, here we go. I just see the prompt and I'm already worried. Oh dear. Oh!
What are you doing?
Being playful.
I guess a certain someone who's busy celebrating my birthday is still a 5-year-old.
We're always cute at heart. God's sake.
I take that back. She's only 3.
Don't move. This is so fun. Come on. Oh! Ah! Oh, wait. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Ah! Gotcha. Oh, he's blushing.
All right. I'll stop. Do whatever you want.
Boop. Rafayel, you're like a cat.
Why you gotta say awful things on my birthday? So rude.
Oh dear. I didn't realize you had to spam it then. Jesus. Your wish? Oh yeah, what was your wish?
Wanna know? My wish is for you to always...
I'm not gonna muffle. I want to hear what he says.
Fine. You win. I won't say
God damn it! What do you mean if you lose the game there's a different scene? Oh, okay, we're gonna go back and play that after. The night is as quiet as a whisper. The air is filled with the enticing aroma of cake and the fireplace burns bright. The French windows reflect our sitting figures on the floor. It's as if snowflakes were falling onto us.
Can you say something more than just happy birthday?
Well, what do you want me to say? I love you? Well, I haven't given you the most important gift. I tilt my head and think. I hope you'll always be happy.
It's a little lame, but practical.
God, he's so needy! Hi, Chris! How are you? Oh, gosh, it's good to see you. And be loved. We're playing Rafayel's birthday card at the moment. Then, yes, this will be on YouTube. You just missed the cutscene, but we're going to be going back and playing it in a minute because Violet has just told me if we lose the game, there's a different scene. So, he listens carefully. His lips curl into a smile. Stay healthy and live a long life.
I'll do my best.
Suddenly, he leans in. My heart flutters along with his movement.
I am happy. And whenever you're around, I'm very happy.
Oh. I can gush. That is allowed, right? Oh. Oh, that was adorable. Before dawn, I grab Raphael and we hop onto the shuttle bus headed for Aurora Bay. While the sky is still shrouded in the night, the mountains have already begun to turn white. The mountains and rivers gradually merge with the scenery in the photo. Excitement builds in my heart. Maybe this is what I've always been searching for. The bus stops in a field and I hop off. I drag Raphael along with me. Thanks for giving us a ride so early in the morning.
You're welcome. I will say that the spectacular view you mentioned isn't easy to find. Good luck.
Hearing our conversation, Raphael's face shows a hint of curiosity.
What are we doing now?
Trying to get you inspiration for your paintings. It's nothing really. Just one more gift. I lead Raphael to a spot with a good view. We sit down on a rock as we quietly wait for the dawn. We can snuggle if you're feeling cold. Raphael's shoulder brushes against mine, his breath visible in the cold air before it dissipates. Thomas said you never liked having people celebrate your birthday. Is there a reason for that?
Not really. It's how I've always felt since I came ashore.
He stares at the mountains in the distance. His tone is light-hearted, as if the reason didn't hold a lot of weight.
On a day like this, I often think about the past, so I prefer to be alone and buried in my thoughts.
I'm good, just woke up. Glad to see I still managed to get to see the live. We're going to be going for another about 2 hours, so we got time. Don't worry. Is that it?
Honestly, my birthday is like any other day. There's nothing particularly worth celebrating.
Not getting the answer I want, I feel a little sad. But then Raphael leans his head against my shoulder and pulls the blanket. I've actually got a little thing I'm going to talk about near the end of the stream. So, and it's going to include about the next one and like a streaming schedule. So, if you stick around, then we'll have a talk about it. After what feels like an eternity, light spills over the horizon and bathes the mountains in a gentle glow. Raphael, look! It's such a pretty snow-covered mountain.
I can see that. Could you please quiet down a little? It's kind of sad to die in an avalanche just for saying a pretty snow-covered mountain, don't you think? If you're gonna shout, you should say something you won't regret.
Really? Knowing he tried to stop me, I quickly cut my hands around my mouth. Happy birthday, Raphael! A few seconds later, an echo reverberates from the valley. Juggling to myself, I point at the mountains. See? The whole world is wishing you a happy birthday. Starlight fades, and over the snow-covered peaks, Blah! I cannot English. Jesus Christ me. Starlight fades, and over the snow-covered peaks, the dawn's brilliant light appears. As the sky brightens, the silhouettes of birds cut through the layers of clouds. The first train of the day emerges from the tunnel. The world is filled with a warm
did
glow.
Climb over mountains to just show me a view, huh?
Uh-huh. I wanted to give you an unforgettable adventure. But I guess there were a lot more blunders along the way. After thinking for a bit, I pulled out a picture from my backpack. It's the one I had tucked away on my notepad. It flutters in the wind. It's not exactly the same. There's no beautiful ring of light around the sunrise, and the river isn't carrying ice either. Rafayel couldn't help but laugh at my seemingly fanciful critique.
Do you know the story behind this photo?
Seeing my curiosity, Rafayel takes the photo and makes the translucent side face the mountains.
It was a gift from a teacher. He said that I needed to observe the world before I learned how to paint.
So these pictures are materials gathered by Lemurians about the human world? He nods and flips the photo to the other side, showing me an inconspicuous wave mark in the corner.
But in a world where it's 70% ocean and 30% land, there would always be a 30% I couldn't grasp. You know, his lessons always involved studying and mimicking weird photos and old artworks. I have no idea where he got them from, but I didn't want to stare at photos and pictures and use my imagination. I told him I couldn't paint what I hadn't seen with my own eyes.
And then? Did you upset him?
Oh, even worse. When he couldn't argue with me, he spoke to my family. I was grounded for several days, but I wasn't going to just take it lying down. That year, when it was my birthday, they let me out. I swam against the ocean currents from the deep sea. Afraid of being discovered, I only extended my hand past the water's surface.
He reaches out his hand as if trying to grasp the sea breeze that has slipped through his fingers at that time.
He said things from the shore can't be brought to Lemuria, and anything from Lemuria can't survive on land.
Sorry, I'm putting on hand cream because my hands are getting dry again. Because, you know, when you're a content creator, you tend to forget about taking care of yourself sometimes. So, making sure I'm doing that.
What a liar. Look at me. I grew up just fine.
So, what you really want to see is the world beyond the shore, right? He softly chuckles and nods.
Yeah. Even if I search for something, it won't be exactly like the image I have in my mind. I need to see it with my own eyes, touch it with my own hands, and understand it myself.
The fleeting melancholy in Raphael's eyes disappears almost instantly like fleeting snow. Even back then, loneliness connected him to the world that he felt was unreachable. I wonder if the sea that was once his prison has now become a world he couldn't grasp. I struggle to put my feelings into words, unsure if I am overthinking. A flick to my forehead makes me snap out of it. What was that for?
My snot's about to be turned into icicles. Since it's still early, we should go home and sleep some more.
Hey, Raphael?
Yeah?
Make a wish again. But to me this time.
You really want to hear it?
He turns his head slightly, looking at me. His gaze suddenly softens.
I wish the person who vowed to stay by my side keeps her promise and is by my side every year. And that she shows me her world.
Oh my god, that's so cute! Oh. I'm not crying, you are! Oh. Okay. Right, well, let's go back to the cutscene and see what happens if we lose the game this time. Oh, Raphael's just a cutie patootie, really, isn't he? Okay, oh god, I've got to click through all of this. Right, hold up, hold up. Let's just get to the cutscene and then we will be right back. Jesus. Hurry up! For God's sake!
Ticket 3 days ago.
You just need to
I
click
hoped
on the
I would have
Kindle.
a wonderful adventure for my birthday. Watching you run around and get everything ready.
Fuck, now I've lost it. There you go. Recall. It doesn't let me... Oh, I forgot to go into the actual memory itself. We're not going to talk about that. We're going to ignore that. That's not going to be in the edit. Okay, so we're going to just mess around as normal. Shut up, you lot of chat!
I guess a certain someone who's busy celebrating my birthday is still a 5-year-old. I take that back. She's only 3.
I mean, I guess that works too. Shut up. Okay, right. We are going to keep our hands up. We are not going to win this one. Pin him down. Oh god, I got to start that. Okay. Ah! There we go.
When you're on the losing side, the smart move would be to surrender.
Okay, this is hitting me a bit different now that he's on top. Okay. Never. Shit. Never.
Why are you bullying me on my birthday? You're a meanie.
I'm not a meanie, you are. Okay, I'm assuming that's what you guys wanted me to see. Just play through the rest of it just in case anything changes, but...
Wanna know?
Ah. Right. Raphael has so many memories of him on top of MC. Oh god, now you're telling me. Okay, right. Well, that was Unforgettable Adventure. That was absolutely adorable. Now, seeing as I have Saz in chat, how do I navigate to the birthday event thing?